Hi, jewells68 here for Talk to Me Tuesday on Wednesday, February 24th. Musical improvisation. The quilt is done. I say done. The binding is on. It is washed. I did get a pillowcase made that I need to press. I realized I was going to stick it in the mail today, and then I realized I hadn't labeled it. So, last week on a mission, I was on a mission for Oefingen, and I ran to the local quilt store looking for a specific fabric, and I didn't find that fabric, unfortunately, but I did find this panel in black on white, which I thought would work for so many different quilts, of quilt labels. So I thought, I'll buy those, and then I'll just write on it, and heat fix the marker, and label it with one of those. So I did label it with one of those. I labeled it with one that looks like, let me see if there's another one that's the same. Yeah. It's got polka dots like this, but it doesn't say anything on it. I'll show you in just a second. But anyway, so there's some repeats there, but most of them are different. A lot of different things those could be used for. It wouldn't have to be used for a quilt. It could be used for something else. But I thought that would be good to have around for times when I don't want to take the time to do an embroidered label. I would have liked to do a label, but I'm already so far past his birthday at this point that I thought I would do that. So here is that label here, which I have not got the, the hems turned down so that I can hand stitch it on. The pillowcase, whoops, I'm shaking the camera. The pillowcase is here. Originally my plan was to do the body in black, but after I made the binding, I didn't have enough black left. So I found this khaki, which was just slightly darker than the cream that I used in the quilt itself. And this strip right here that goes all the way around was actually part of the back of the quilt that got trimmed off when I squared the quilt up. So it came in handy to make the khaki wide enough for the pillow. And then this fabric up here is the fabric that was left from the panel I used in various places on the back of the quilt. The panel came from my mom's fabric stash when he cleared out her sewing room after she passed away. I set it aside thinking that would be great to make something for my brother, and lo and behold, here it is. So yeah, so the inside of the pillowcase is actually quite decorative as well. Because I just used leftover fabric to make the pillowcase big enough. So there's the pillowcase. I need to press that. I need to label the quilt. And then I need to, I was going to just tie it. I was going to use this as a ribbon, which is the selvage from the red fabric, Gilded Leaves by Legacy Studio. I just thought that would be kind of fun to tie it with, and then stuff it in the pillowcase. Yeah, so I guess that's it. I can't remember if I showed it yet. I don't think so. The truth is out there. The humongous block from last week's release of the X-Files, Stitch and Quilt Along. I will insert a picture of that here. And the quilt I just took outside. Yesterday was yucky. I did get the quilt washed and dried yesterday. Oh my god, it is so scrunchy, you guys. I can kind of show you here because I have the quilt right here. Some of the stitching. I ended up quilting it in black. But it is so scrunchy. I love when they come out scrunchy. I will insert the pictures that I took outside so that you can see it in some better light. I will insert those pictures here. And that's all I've got to show, but it's exciting because the quilt, by the time I go to bed tonight, it will be labeled and it will go in the mail tomorrow. So I'm very excited about that. I gotta say, I love this quilt so much that I want to keep it. So it's a sacrifice for me to stick this thing in the mail. So I guess that's it. I've enjoyed watching your videos. I think I've caught up with everything. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye!